Since I'm retired, I don't have an alarm. I just wake up around noon, and first thing I do is order a pizza for breakfast. I can do that, because I'm retired. And once the pizza arrives, I put on some Netflix, start binge watching a documentary about pizzas. While eating my pizza, I can do that. I'm retired. And then I start... Okay. Let's try that again. My alarm goes off around 8:30. What can I say? I'm just not a morning person. I do, however, highly appreciate having a morning ritual. And mine goes something like this. I have my morning piss, splash in the face. I don't look at my phone yet. I also don't eat anything yet because of intermittent fasting. Just drink a bottle of water. I grab my swim shorts, put them on, take my swim goggles and towel with me as I take the elevator to the 35th floor. This is where you can find our swimming pool overlooking the skyline of Bangkok. The water is pretty cold, so that's great for waking up. Since it's really warm in Thailand, that's the closest I can get to a cold shower. It's almost impossible to take a cold shower here. I usually swim around 10 to 15 laps, about 15 to 20 minutes.
Feels good, man.
After this, I take a quick shower and let myself dry in the sun for about 10 minutes. A very important part of my morning ritual is trying to get some light exposure early in the morning. I heard on an Andrew Huberman podcast that letting sunlight reach your eyes in the morning sets your biological clock.
So by viewing light first thing in the day, you set in motion these two timers, one for wakefulness that starts immediately and one for sleepiness that starts later.
So in short, you sleep better at night by getting some sunlight in your eyes early in the morning. I'm not the easiest sleeper, so this really helps me get tired in the evening. And I have a couple more tricks to fall asleep easier in the evening, but more on that later. First, 10 o'clock. I get dressed, pack my laptop, headset, and mouse, and head down to this coffee place right next to our apartment building. Black Canyon Coffee. They have great coffee and decent Wi-Fi. I also like how we're halfway through January and they still have their Christmas decoration up and still play Christmas music all day long. Anyways, a great place to start my day behind my laptop. I first open up Notion to do my daily journaling. I've switched from writing in a physical journal to this digital version. I find it easier to journal this way, plus I can easily find back any period of my life I want to reflect back on. And something I do every Monday at the start of the week, I give the week a title, a name. I have a simple journaling routine. First I do a check-in. I write down 3 words that describe how I'm feeling today. Then I write down 3 things I'm grateful for, things that could have happened yesterday or about to happen. And then I write down a goal for each area of my life. What must I accomplish regarding YouTube today, regarding my health today, regarding my personal or relationship aspect of my life. After I finish journaling, I briefly read up on some crypto news on Twitter and check if there are any news regarding COVID measures here in Thailand. After this, I get to work on my YouTube videos. Usually, this means I get down to editing videos I've already shot or writing scripts for upcoming videos. In the meantime, my girlfriend Irene usually joins me for coffee and work. We work here until about 1 o'clock. At this time, we usually have our first meal of the day. We either go to some place nearby to have a nice big lunch. It usually consists of some eggs, some salad, some green juice, or we go to our condo to make lunch ourselves. This usually includes some low-fat yogurt, granola, unsalted nuts, and dried fruits, etc. We eat while enjoying the view from our balcony. After lunch, it's time for some more work. Usually this means continuing editing videos or shooting new videos, like this one. I do this until about 4:30. Around this time we usually change clothes and head up to the gym back on the 35th floor. To get myself in the mood for the gym, I always listen to a very specific genre of music. It's music I normally never ever would listen to in any other situation, but this genre always pumps me up and gets me in the right state for a workout. Drum and bass. But not just any drum and bass, a very specific subgenre of drum and bass. Jungle. Working out with this music on is like therapy. And then there's cardio. About an hour later, after working out, we take a shower, get dressed, and head out for dinner. We came across this restaurant that had a Michelin star, but really reasonable prices. A Japanese ramen noodle restaurant. I ordered chicken teriyaki, and Irene ordered some sort of ramen noodles. We had some edamame. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Edamame. And as always, I get to eat her leftovers. 7. After finishing eating, we went for some quick shopping in the mall. I needed new shorts for working out. And we also needed to do some groceries at the convenience store. I love shopping at Asian convenience stores. So many different products compared to back home. We picked up some new yogurt, water, and nuts. It's nuts. At around 8:30, we head back home. Usually this is where I finish up on some editing. Also, I'm currently going through the 30-day filmmaking course by Casey Neistat. And every day we get some new videos to watch and new homework to do. At around 10:30, we either watch some Netflix. Currently watching Drive to Survive. If we don't watch Netflix, I read a book in bed. Currently reading The Sovereign Individual. Really important book. Reading a book right before bed is a great way to wind down. I usually read about 10 pages or until my eyes start getting tired and go to bed. And I can hear you think, you're not really retired. And I agree. But the traditional definition of retirement being working 40-50 years until you have to quit because of old age and then go collect a monthly check, then yes, I'm not retired. But a definition for retirement that I like more is the point where you don't have to focus on your immediate salary needs and you can focus on the more important things in your life, like health, relationships, love, adventures, and generally just doing the things you like doing. By that definition, I am retired. I've quit my job by the end of 2021 and I'm currently traveling the world together with my girlfriend, going on adventures, taking care of our health, and focusing on building a career based around expressing my creativity, making videos, and basically sharing my life lessons along this journey. If you want to follow me on this journey, or if that sounds like something that might be valuable to you, then subscribe and stick around. I hope you liked this video. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers! To fall asleep easier, but more on that later. Since it's really warm in Thailand. What the fuck are they doing?